Hello, today we are going to be taking a look at my recent purchase that hopefully is going to resolve issue that I've got with my network cabinet. A recent heat wave turned it into oven and make my network controller actually burn and fail totally, and I had to replace it. And the reason was it was overheating in the log cabinet. There was so hot that I was having problem touching the networking equipment. Through the whole winter I was totally unable to see the issue, but it was recently brought to my attention with this catastrophic fault. I believe that content of that bag is going to be resolving my problem, and what I've got here, I've got a beefy fan with thermal control device that allow me to preset temp that is going to be making our fan operational, and after temp is going to be dropping, it will turn itself off. So if there will be winter and it's going to be cool, the fan is going to be off, and in case we are going to be going into that critical heat wave temp, then the fan is going to be automatically kicking in. So basically this will resolve my issue for those couple days of heat wave. I've got no idea if I make it correctly, but I purchased two exactly the same unit, and the plan is to have one on top and the second on bottom, and the one on bottom I would like to draw the air in, and the top one I would like to push the air out, so it's going to be working with the convection, like the hot air go up. This is my idea. I've got no idea if it is correct, but I will see. So let's take a look. Here we've got our device and you've got a model number, and this is like a dedicated set for rack cabinet, and we've got a lot of parts and everything should be ready to deploy. So let's take a look what we've got. We've got a beefy massive fan. This is a really beast. It feels like made out of metal. And let's take a look at the specification. This device is using full AC voltage, and because of that do not require any additional power transformers. But it is done up to code, and as you can see we've got nicely insulated our main AC line, plus we've got a proper grounding, so this is exactly what you would like to see. With our set we've got those mounting elements that we've got like a rubber thing that is going to be preventing any vibration. This is absolutely beautiful, much better than screwing. Here is our thermal switch, and most likely it is going to be like a bimetallic, and we've got scale in Celsius degree. We go from 0 to 60, and when the temp is going to be above our set threshold, it should turn on our fan, so it's not going to be spinning when it's not necessary. And from technical point of view, here you've got the schematic, so we've got just only two connectors, and it's going to be acting as a simple switch. It is a CE mark, and it's just cutting our live conductor. Absolutely beautiful. To my eye, this looks like a DIN rail, and here we've got adapter that will allow us to clip on this tiny rail, just like that, and we can mount it to our network cabinet rack. And we've got included that thing that you go inside into your network cabinet and you screw it down. So it is absolutely a beautiful full set. So as you can see, we've got absolutely nothing to do except of plugging it in and maybe setting our temp. But let's take a look. Here we've got the user manual for our thermal switch, and here we've got the English just in case you would be interested. So let's give it a try. Here we've got our temp adjustment, and let me go to like 25 Celsius degree, I'm pretty sure. Currently we are way hotter. We are going to be grabbing our fan and standing it like this. And of course we need a goal 0, because without that my channel is going to be like a SAD. So here we're starting our inverter and I'm plugging ourselves in. And as you can see, and most likely hear, our fan is giving us absolutely beautiful breeze. This is exactly what you would like to see and have in your rack. And you might ask yourself how to test this system, how to make sure it is actually operational. And we can use compressed gas to cool down our temp control device, and it should basically turn it off when the temp is going to be passing our threshold. So I will open my compressed gas cylinder pointing into our temp control device, and it should turn off. And as you can see, it basically turned itself off, and our fan is being stopped, and we can wait until the temp is going to be rising enough, so it will kick on again. Since it is extremely cold, we can try to use my hot air to little bit warm it up. And of course, I'm not using any high temp. I don't want to melt the plastic. I just would like to recover it from the cold. And as you can see, our fan kicks in. And now it's going to be cooling it down. So as you can see, this is exactly what I would like to have in my rack cabinet. I would like to have my fan off during winter and have it on, creating noise only when it's required. Now I will go into location and mount the systems, and hopefully all my thermal problems are going to be resolved once for all. Here is my finished work. In that area we've got our thermal control switches. I put them in the same spot, so they are going to have like a similar temp. And of course we've got the same settings. I'm pretty sure I could just use one, but I go with 2. And here on the bottom we've got our fan, and I've got a piece of paper, and as you can see that one is pulling air in, and on top we've got the fan that is pushing the air out. So we've got the airflow from bottom to top, and this is how it's presenting. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you find it interesting. See you next time, and bye bye.